Hey Julien,
Hey.
thank you for taking the time. How did you get into crypto in the first place?
Yeah, sure. So my background is so I moved to the state. So my background was mathematics and physics. Moved to the state. I graduated and got specialized in computer science and machine learning. It was decentralized systems, but nothing to do with blockchain. I was back in 2008, 2009. So more like torrents and distributed, how you can distribute data across the globe. And then I started working for a security defense company, and I had a friend. So back then I was doing like clouds. I had like 50 computers that were hosting data for different things. And then a friend of mine said, "Hey Julien, you should." That I used to play Counter-Strike with him, so CS. And he said, "Well, you should actually use your computers to do. Let's try to beat me at two different things, which was the one you could provide computer power for space analytics. That was back then. Anyone could actually download the software and provide kind of like mining power. And then the other one was actually something that I could actually run on the side, and we were doing competition. In the beginning of 2011, there happened to be Bitcoin, and that's how I got involved in a blockchain space. So I'm a MTGOX class action guy. So yeah, we all share some. We have a lot of people in the same situation. That's how I got actually my first step into crypto, and then I was living in London. And London had one of the first Ethereum meeting. So then I was there just trying as a Bitcoin maximalist. Then people were talking a little bit about Ethereum, and I thought that was not a good thing. So we went there to make fun, and actually realized that I was pretty brilliant. And that's how I also got involved in Ethereum. And then I just built projects on top of it. Cool.
So you got into ETH and you directly started building?
Yeah, when I got into ETH, I think I built one of the first projects on Ethereum that was called IDBox. IDBox was providing an identification system for people in developing countries, and got selected, and we won United Nations prize. The technology got deployed in Papua New Guinea, so you can find a lot of information online. And I was working with Central Bank in Papua New Guinea, and this was like in before 2017, 2016. I won also a hackathon in London. So it was the beginning of 2017. I cannot recall it exactly, but yeah. So that was the first project, and then I moved to. Another project was called like Flying Carpet, was extracting useful information from using satellite data, and using blockchain you could basically sell the data on chain for a hedge fund. So for example, you could sell the production of coffee in real time in Brazil or carbon offset in Europe, and this information could actually be used by a hedge fund or traders that could place a bet on the market, because they had access to data way before it actually gets into the middleman. And you could actually make prediction in real time of the asset using satellite information. So that was the second one. And then I did Stake Capital, which was one of the first early actor in a DeFi, using like liquidity provider, market maker, arbitrage. Did the first flash loan. And then that's it, and then keep going and keep building. But my focus is really on DeFi and mathematics. That's how I actually, and then also did a lot of investment in a space. Did pre-seed a lot of different deals, but also help a lot on designing the cryptonomics and also investing a little bit of money to help some friends or help the ecosystem to grow.
Okay, what are your projects now?
Yes. Yeah, so now I had the opportunity to get involved with someone I respect a lot, Michael from Curve Finance in the early days, and this guy is brilliant. And I was looking at building my own, my background in mathematics to build, because I was like really involved in market makers, and I was trying to build something on chain for an auto market maker after like Uniswap did, or like a banker And then I read the white paper from Michael, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So that's how I got involved and now in the core team of Curve. So yeah, I was lucky to get an early stage, and then I started increasing the stake capital side, which is like investment, liquidity provider, market maker, quantitative hedge fund for DeFi, even if it's not very high frequency trading or whatever. But my background is really also like high frequency trading. I used to be like a quant building algorithmic trading. So yeah, so then I was looking at the market, and the problem is like when you give or when you offer or you work with institutions and you try to do like market maker for them or liquidity provider or like try to take opportunities on the market of DeFi, then you have a lot of people asking, oh, how can I join? And then I quickly realized that either you go to centralized exchange, but still it's quite complicated to go to centralized exchanges, and you got like a lot of different things that obviously people are saying like not your key, not your money, not your wallet. So then I was, okay, let's create a decentralized exchange that kind of the same mechanism or the same UX and UI of a centralized exchange, but in a decentralized way. And basically users are just the one that can have control of everything, and they can have access to DeFi. And StakeDAO is actually a decentralized exchange that gives you access to the entire recap of your portfolio. Also, I give you the best trading swap on the market using some DEX aggregator like Paraswap or OneEdge. So we build on top of them, and also build the strategies. Compared to competitors, we don't actually build all the strategies possible. We just focus on 4 different strategies. The reason for that is like I believe in building a niche. And for me, it's more about providing the best tech and the best APY for users. So we focus on 2 different assets by stable, like Euro and US dollars. And then on speculation, a little bit, we do like ETH and BTC. So the 4 major assets. And what we do, if you take a look to StakeDAO, they will be the best APY on the market. And this is like by far the biggest one. The reason is because then we build on top of Curve. And the original idea about StakeDAO was it's something I was talking online for a year and a half. I mean, from the early days of Curve, it's like the governance, lobbying, how Curve vision to take control of the FX market, like trillion market cap per day, like 6 trillion US dollar per day in the world of the FX. If Curve can take a small percentage of this, and the way the cryptonomics is built with the gauges, and people need to vote for their own tokens to get actually receiving the inflation of the protocol. Then the concept of lobbying was really important for me, and I said, okay, looking at different actors like individuals taking control of the protocol and Curve, for me was kind of dangerous. Like I was like really affected by that, and from the early days I was like, I need to build something on top of it, and that's what StakeDAO actually built. It was actually built on Curve to acquire voting power, and then to let the users decide how we can actually move in the protocol, but always with full Curve, basically, because I truly believe in the project. I'm kind of biased, but and then so we're building strategies. We have the best trading swap mechanism. We also provide the best experience on the DeFi. I don't think you have a single project that actually offers the best UI and UX. And the reason for that is like it's always like this when you build a project is you might have a good idea and a good vision, but what you need in the project to actually be successful, you need to have the best people. And the reason why StakeDAO actually exists is because I met some people that were able to execute this vision, and like very, very nice people, very savage people, and the skills are unbeatable. So that's why actually StakeDAO exists, because there was a mix between the idea, the vision, and also people that can actually execute it very well.
And I guess lastly, what's for the future, or what more is there?
So I mean, the future, I've got Curve, StakeDAO, Stake Capital, and now we also have rekt and BlackPool. So rekt is it's a tech company that is focused on providing deep analysis of whatever happens on DeFi. And this is very important. It's actually the first place in a DeFi space that has no lobby. It doesn't get paid to publish anything. And that actually, if you actually ask for rekt to not publish something or to pay to actually publish something, it's very likely that rekt will go the opposite way. So it's very important that, and rekt received a lot of, it got sued multiple times. So rekt is fully decentralized, the website is decentralized, anyone can actually provide information to rekt. So it's kind of like a whistleblowers, but in the dark side, underground, everything is anonymous. The website is super sleek, super simple, white and black and white. And we also publish like a newsletter. But yeah, it's a community project. It's for people and built by people. And what we try to do is to be completely transparent and provide the best information for people to understand how those exploits are being performed, who are behind those exploits, and also like who's actually driving DeFi. Because you might actually read a lot of information on Twitter, but you have to remember that this information has its own agenda. So 4D chairs is all across DeFi, and DeFi is actually cryptonomics, economically speaking, plus a lot of 4D chairs. So actually the information you consume online is the information that you have to analyze yourself, and that's what we say in blockchain is don't trust but verify. And then the other project that I think the market will be pretty big in the coming months, coming years, is the NFT market. But we took decision, or we got involved in the NFT market even before the boom of the NFT. So BlackPool is a quantitative NFT hedge fund that basically take position in the NFT market, but not into speculation asset. We use those assets to play them on the market. So for example, we have the biggest one in Surveyor. Surveyor is a football fantasy game that we play those NFT cards, but those NFT cards get value by a correlation of the real physical assets on the market. So if, for example, a player, Mbappe, score a goal in real life, then the NFT will receive more points, and then you can play this into the platform and then go up in value. And we have also we are the top 3 or top 5 in Axie Infinity, and we employ, I mean, we have like 500 or 450 scholars in the world that are actually playing for us. And the goal of BlackPool is to look at how the future is going to perform in the NFT market. So for example, like we truly believe that you will soon have real estate, bonds, national debts, like anything from traditional finance will also be like tokenized. And as soon as they are tokenized, we're talking like trillion market cap. Lastly, I always ask, is there something you would like to tell to my audience? No matter if, say, to a new user or some alpha leak? No, not so much. I mean, like if you guys are joining DeFi and you are looking to understand what is DeFi or understand how you can get involved and not get wrecked, I would highly recommend to look at DAO Academy. It's been putting a lot of effort inside. It's like kind of a school, decentralized school, but it's free content. You just go there and you can learn about everything that how you can get involved in DeFi. And also, just analyze the information on your own way. Don't trust what people say on Twitter or try to make your own opinion. Don't trust but verify. And also like be careful on the trading side and try to be long because the vision is there. But be careful on the trading, and also don't invest money that you're not able to, you can afford to lose. Thank you for telling your story. Cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.